So the next department I want to reacquaint you with is the Code Enforcement Department. The Code Enforcement Department enforces city ordinances and state laws that impact the safety and quality of life. The annual budget for this department is $361,000, and it costs you roughly 2 cents a day or $7.39 annually. This department is included in the police department's allocation of 20% of the operations of your tax rate. Some of the optional services that we provide is we are very proactive in our follow-up investigations. Our goal in code enforcement is to correct the identified violations. At the end of the day, that really is what code enforcement should be about. We believe we've been very successful in that with our 95% compliance rate that we have in partnership with our community. We also do proactive sweeps where we go out and focus on specific neighborhoods, looking for things like high weeds, leaning fences, trash, debris, graffiti, and a number of safety issues like address numbers on the back of your house, so that when our emergency responders are in the alleys, they can very quickly find you in the event of an emergency. This chart shows you the benefits of those optional services as well as the impact of reducing or eliminating those services. And you can see, obviously, we would not be as proactive as we currently are if those services were reduced. They may get to a place where we would just be able to deal with code enforcement on a complaint basis. We may not be able to work in partnership as much as we would like with our community and send a citation out if they're not fixed, rather than trying to communicate and work with citizens to resolve the issue, again with the goal in mind of getting that violation corrected. We might not be able to focus on some of the violations that we call Tier 2. These are the parking violations, the address numbers, and the graffiti. The unintended consequence of that, I think, is that it would be a failure to keep the city as aesthetically pleasing as it currently is. It could begin to impact property values and the way our neighborhoods look. Impact your ability to sell your home, and at this important time when our future is right at our doorstep with PGBT and DART, might impact our ability to recruit residents and businesses. This chart really, I think, gives you a picture, a perspective of the importance of code enforcement. You've got some before and afters. You can see from the information that our code violations increased by more than 46% in 2010. We're pleased that out of that, we had a 95% voluntary compliance by the citizens of Rowlett. Again, as I mentioned earlier, 11% of those were reported by the police patrol. The amazing statistic on this chart, I think, is that we've got 4 code enforcement officers that proactively processed more than 14,500 violations, working in partnership with you, the community, to get those voluntary complied with. As the chart indicates, it's so important to recognize that code enforcement, helping to maintain property values, is really everybody's job. Please complete the following questions, then proceed to the next section.